Thank you for tuning in to tonight's volleyball matchup in the fort. Tonight, the Perham Yellow Jackets are traveling to DGF High School to take on the Rebels. Been a while since the Rebels have had a home game. The last home match was against Park Rapids area on Thursday, September 4th, where they would sweep Park Rapids. Since then, they headed to Ada Borup West that Saturday and ended up winning the Ada tournament, taking down a couple of top 10 ranked opponents in 2A. Then they took on Perham, who they are playing again. The game last Tuesday against Perham was a non-conference matchup. This match will count towards the conference record, but they took them down in 4 sets. Then that Thursday, they swept Pelican Rapids. This Tuesday, they got swept by Hawley for their first loss on the season, 25-14, 25-14, and 25-19. So a pretty dominating performance from Hawley to hand DGF their first loss. Hawley is ranked number 1 in the state Class 3A. Perham comes into tonight's matchup 7-5. Recently, a 5-set win against DL, who DGF swept to start the season. So we'll see what happens. DGF beat them the first time. We'll see if Perham has made some adjustments. And we'll be back in 4 minutes for the start of the match. We're going to take the time to shout out a couple sponsors with 2 minutes left until the game. We're going to say our fact that we like to say every game. Caleb, did you know most DGF students choose not to drink alcohol, vape, or use cannabis?
No, Nate, I didn't know that. That's great to hear.
Rebels United supports DGF students making healthy choices. We're also going to take the time to shout out Ray's Certified Auto Repair. They are a small local family-owned business providing all your auto care needs. They care about you and your car. Go Rebels. Rebels getting the final serves in, and then we'll have the national anthem, and we'll come back for starting lineups tonight by Mr. Tony Reno. We'll take a break for the national anthem, and we'll be back for starting lineups here in the fourth.
Home is more than a place. It's the people and moments you live for. With all you have to protect, choose insurance that helps you experience more of what matters most. Country Financial. Experience more.
Something special about fall, encouraging us to relax from layers we love to moments we share. This time matters, and we're here to help you embrace it. Shields.
We'll listen in to PA announcer Tony Reno with the lineups for tonight's match.
Our officials, our thanks. Without them, we don't play volleyball tonight. Thank you, officials. Now let's meet the players from each team. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Perham Yellow Jackets. Number 1, Cameron Post. Number 2, Eve Holtz. Number 3, Sophie Nelson. Number 4, Maddie Kunza. Number 5, Mia Zacharias. Number 6, Kyla Wolf. Number 8, Rena Kaldor. Number 9, Sam Muthal. Number 10, Greta Walensky. Number 11, Jocelyn Griffin. Number 12, Natalie Flatto. Number 14, Addison Hackle. And number 17, Jody Larson. Assistant coaches, Tashi Garber, Tiffany Hemberger, Lady Wagner, Tucker Kyle, and head coach, Paige Thompson.
Perham Yellow Jackets are head coached by Paige Thompson, assisted by Tiffany Hemberger, Laney Wacker,
And now tonight's lineup
and
for
Tashi
the
Garber.
DGF Rebels.
We'll now listen in for the DGF Rebels starting lineup, or full lineup, I should say.
Number 1, Ava Schreiber. Number 2, Ellie Sosa. Number 3, Reagan Kaiser. Number 4, Carly Wagner. Number 5, Aubrey Trisberg. Number 6, Camille Costello. Number 7, Ava Haas. Number 8, Aria Garrett. Number 9, Carly Tweeten. Number 10, Ellie Boyd. Number 11, Lily Reno. Number 12, Annika Stewart. Number 13, Gretchen Graham. Number 14, Hallie Schreiber. Number 15, Lexi Franke. Number 16, Maya Lipke. Number 17, Justice Sanders. And number 18, Haley Woolwin. Manager, Chloe Gill. Volunteer coaches, Mandy Malone and Morgan Belzell. Assistant coaches, Andrea Anderson, Steph Hansen, Serena Hansen, and head coach of the Rebels, Tessa Tisber.
Once again, the Rebels are head coached by Tessa Tisber, assisted by Andrea Anderson, Steph Hansen, and Serena Hansen, and also volunteering as coaches is Maggie Malone and Morgan Danzel. So Costello checks in after the ref clears the lineup. And the libero for the Perham Yellow Jackets is number 3, Sophie Nelson. Starting off the game, serving for the Rebels is Camille Costello. And we're underway in the fourth. It's received by Perham, set up to number 11 and over the net, and she landed in the net. That was Jocelyn Griffin who landed in the net after her kill attempt. So it's 1-0 Rebels. They get the lead right away, and the second serve is over the net. And just tipped over, and it does fall down. Rebels weren't expecting the tip, and it gets down. Jackets get a point right back. Good job by number 1 on the Yellow Jackets for keeping it out of the net. That's Cameron Costi, the setter.
And it was tipped over by number 10, Greta Gillespie. And her tip got down right in the middle.
Is received by Boyd and bump set to Wagner, and Wagner hits it across and out of bounds. Perham gets their first lead 2-1. Serving for the Yellow Jackets is number 11, Jocelyn Griffin. The serve is up and received by Tweeten. Then Boyd bumps it up for Wagner. Another kill attempt, and it is out of bounds once again. Wagner starting off over too early. She'll look to find her groove. Set up by into the middle for Garrett, and her first kill attempt is down. Rebels have a 2. Get it back to 1 point disadvantage, 2-3.
Now serving Carly Tweeten.
Carly Tweeten now serving for the Rebels.
The serve is over and received by number 3, Nelson. Set up to the outside for number 14, Hackle, and that is hit way out of bounds, and the Rebels tie it right back up, 3-3. Tweeton still back to serve for the Rebels. Serve is received and off the arms of Kunza, and then it's just a free ball by Kunza. Schreiber sets it up for Wagner, who just pushes it over to try to get it to a spot no one was, but Kunza was there. It's pushed over by Hackle. Costello gets it set by Schreiber to Boyd, back row attack. Can't get down. Hackle, another kill attempt. Grabbed by Wagner, set up by Schreiber, back to Wagner. Hackle again, 3 straight for her. All have been received by the Rebels. Schreiber, Wagner, and Hackle just going back and forth here.
Another one to Hackle.
This one's by Tweeton, set up. Schreiber just tips it over, and good job by Howie. Schreiber gets it down when the Jackets weren't expecting it. Tweeton still serving for the Rebels, 3 straight for them.
Schreiber with a nice play there just to tip it over. She was getting sick and tired of the back and forth with Hackle and Wagner, so she decided to take matters in her own hands.
That kill attempt was by Jocelyn Griffin, sails out of bounds. Rebels extend the lead 5-3. Tweeton serve once again, received by Nelson. And Hackle, another kill attempt, just pushes it over. Tweeton grabs it, set up by Schreiber to the outside to Wagner. Wagner, kill off the block, doesn't get down. This is going to be a kill attempt by number 1. Once again received by Tweeton, set up by Schreiber. This time Boyd, back row attack. Good dig by number 3, Nelson. But it's going to be a free ball for the Rebels. Miscommunication between Garrett and Schreiber, so Garrett just has to free ball it over. And Hackle's kill attempt set was too far, so she couldn't get a good contact on it. Doesn't get it over the net. Rebels, 5 straight points. Tweeton putting together a little run from the service line. Another good serve from Tweeton. This time it's going to be another attempt from Hackle. Costello gets it. Set up to the middle for Garrett. Doesn't get down, and it's going to be another attempt for Hackle. Barely tips it over the net. Garrett into the net and back, and Wagner tried to make an effort to get it but couldn't, so Jackets finally stop the bleeding and get a point. 6-4, Rebels have a lead.
Number 6 and number 5 will come in for the Yellow Jackets, Maya and Kyla.
And Stewart and Fromke are going to come in for the Rebels for Schreiber and Tweeton. It's going to be number 6. Wolfie serving for the Rebels. For the Jackets, I should say. Back row attack from Boyd doesn't get down. Hackle with another kill attempt. Blocked this time back, and just a free ball sent over. Looks like it was a 2 hit by Cameron Costi. And Maya Lupke is going to come in for Carly Wagner to serve, it looks like. Rebels have a 7-4 lead in the first set of the match. And it's Maya Lipke's serve is up. Set up by Costi and just hits it over herself. Lipke digs it out. Stewart sets it up to the outside for Fromke, who hits it cross side all the way out of bounds. So it's 7-5 Rebels, and Hackle's going to go back to the service line for the Jackets. Hackle's serve is up and dug out by Costello. Set up by Stewart to Boyd. Boyd's kill is off the block and out of bounds. Point Rebels.
Number 7, Ava Haas takes out Camille Costello.
And Ava Schreiber is going to be coming in for Aria Garrett to serve.
Both the Avas checking into the game.
Last time they were in the fort, Garrett struggled a little bit to serve, so maybe that's Schreiber going in now.
Yep.
Schreiber's serve does get over cleanly. And it's bump set by Costi, and just going to be another free ball for the Rebels. Schreiber bumps it tight to the net, and it was too tight. Need a point for the Jackets.
Schreiber will
come right back out for
Costello. Looked like Garrett went in for a second, then Costello must have went in for Garrett.
Stewart sets it up for Fromke. Kill doesn't get down. Hackle sets it the other way now to number 17 for the Jackets. Dug out by Costello. Set up for Boyd. Boyd gets a lot of power.
Nice shot there. Perfectly in the corner with a lot of power behind it. Rebels now lead 9-6.
Hallie Schreiber comes in for Fromke and Tweeton in for Stewart.
Hallie Schreiber serving for the Rebels.
Schreiber back to serve for the Rebels. Serve is up and deep, and it does go out of bounds. Service error for the Rebels. Point Jackets. It's going to be number 10, Greta Gillespie, and number 4, Maddie Kunza coming in for the Jackets. And it's going to be Kunza back to the service line.
Maddie Kunza serving for Perham.
Kunza's serve is up. Received by Boyd, set up by Schreiber to Tweeton on the outside, blocked back, and then dug out by Lupke, set up by Schreiber this time to Boyd. Boyd just pushes it over, tried to get it deep, but Hackle was there. Kill attempt by number 10 off of Lupke's arms, and then Costello goes back to get it. Pushed over for a free ball, and it gets down, though.
Schreiber set it right over just to get a free ball because they were a little miscommunicated, but it hit the ground right in between like 4 Perham Yellow Jackets. Rebels lead 10-7 now. Lupke comes out for
Haas, it looks like.
I think it was Ava Haas. Didn't see.
And that was Boyd who just served. It's going to be a kill attempt by number 11. Boyd sticks her arm out and gets it, but Hallie Schreiber pushes it over again, almost gets down. Haas just had to send it back over because no one was there, and it was Jovi Larson with 2 kill attempts, and the second one works out. Rebels are up 10-8. Serve is received by Costello, set up for Tweeton, gets a lot of power on it, off the block and lands where no one was. Rebels get it right back. Garrett comes in for Haas. And it's going to be Costello serving for the Rebels for the second time this set. 11-8 lead. No timeout so far in the set. And we're going to have outer rotation on the Perham Yellow Jackets, so the Rebels get a free point. So Costello will go back again after the free point on the outer rotation. And this serve is floated over to no man's land and gets down for the ace.
Good play there by Sophie Nelson. She made a diving effort and got it up a little bit, but no other Yellow Jacket to be found around her. Costello with a nice serve. Rebels now lead 13-8. She's back to serve again.
Serve is up. Tried to go the same spot and it works.
Sophie Nelson struggling right there.
And there
Costello
is our
making
first
her dive
timeout.
twice in a row.
Paige Thompson takes a timeout. We'll take the time to shout out Legacy Chiropractic and their team for all their support towards DGF and their athletics. Legacy Chiropractic and Wellness offers expert chiropractic care and massage therapy to improve your overall health and well-being. With a focus on personalized treatment, they help relieve pain, enhance mobility, and promote holistic healing. Whether you're looking for long-term pain relief or simply seeking to maintain your wellness, their dedicated team is committed to providing the best care in a welcoming and professional environment. Give Legacy Chiropractic a call today. Camille Costello back to continue serving with a 6-point lead, 14-8. This one almost goes out of bounds, but doesn't. And it's another ace.
Another dive for Sophie Nelson,
Costello.
too.
3 straight aces for Costello.
And 3 straight dives for Nelson. That one was received by Maddie Kunza. And then Nelson tried to get there, but couldn't quite. So Costello back to serve again. Rebels now lead by 7 points.
This serve is to Kunza and then Hackle. free ball over by Griffin. Costello gets it, sets it up. That's Shriver that set it up to Garrett in the middle. Can't get down. Kunza with the bump set. Just a free ball by Nelson. Bump set now by Costello to Tweeton with a lot of power, but good received by Cost. Now a good dive by Costello. Tweeton another attempt. Almost hit the line, but just a little bit out of bounds. So the Jackets finally get a point after a little bit of a run by the Rebels. And it's going to be Jocelyn Griffin serving. Wagner's attack doesn't get down. Kill attempt was off the hand. Weird by Griffin, but almost worked. But now it's a back row attack by Boyd.
Almost hit her hand wrong. Kind of flopped straight to the ground.
To the ground, and Jackets get 2 straight. Serve is received by Tweeton. Set up by Schreiber. Tight at the net. And it was a double hit on the Rebels. I didn't see who.
I didn't see it at all, but regardless, point for the Yellow Jackets, bring it to only a 4-point lead now for the Rebels.
And 3 straight for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, Jocelyn Griffin kind of reeling them back in here.
This attempt is by Boyd, and that time it will get down from a back row attack for Boyd.
A lot of power behind that shot for Boyd there. Finally got her hand to connect cleanly.
Boyd stops the bleeding, 16-11 Rebels, and it's Carly Tweeton back to serve.
Tweeton serve is up. Received by Nelson. Set up close to the net. Blocked by a couple Rebels, but ends up getting down. Yellow Jackets going to cut the lead now to 4. Number 6, Kyla Wolfe, and number 5, Maya Zacharias will come into the game. And then Annika Stewart and Lexi Fromke will come in for the Rebels.
So it's going to be Wolfe serving. Received by Fromke in the back row. Stewart's going to set it up right back to Fromke, and her kill is going to go up in Nelson's arms and out of bounds. Kill for Fromke. Rebels up by 5, 17-12. And here comes Maya Libke for Carly Wagner. It is Maya Libke back to serve for the Rebels. That one was tight at the net, and Garrett just sends it back, but it doesn't get down. It's going to be a free ball sent over by Nelson, received by Boyd, set up by Stewart to the middle for Garrett for another attempt. Once again, doesn't get down. Good play by Griffin. Costello to Stewart, now Boyd. Blocked back. Going to be a free push over by Costello. Good rally here. Kill attempt by Hackles just tipped over. Costello passes it up for Stewart. Tipped by, and almost a great play by the Jackets, but that was tipped over by Garrett. Once again, the tip is seeming to work for the Rebels, just right in the middle of everyone, and no one ever seems to get it. Rebels have a 6-point lead, 18-12 in the first set.
Couple of great hustle plays there by both teams. A long volley. The Rebels end up getting the point, and then Maya Lukey gets the serve.
Coast set that one up for Hackle, and good hustle by Libke. Free ball sent over by Boyd.
Great kill attempt there by the Yellow Jackets, but great hustle by the Rebels and great defense by Lukey and Costello, and they're going to end up getting the point there.
It was the kill attempt by Maya Zacharias that went out of bounds. And Maya Libke floats this serve over to the back row. It's going to be set up by Coast to Hackle. Cross court and out of bounds. Another point for the Rebels. 20-12. They're taking this one away fast. But Paige Thompson seems to be fine with it, not considering a timeout quite yet. This serve by Libke is to the back row and received by Wolfe, and a free ball by Nelson. It's going to be set up by Stewart to Boyd. Boyd gets her hand on it, can't get down. Nelson to Coast with the setup. And Hackle off the block and out of bounds. The Jackets get a point. Makes it 20-13. going to be Hackle back to serve for the Jackets.
And into the net. Rebels get another freebie there. So Rebels now lead 21-13. Ava Haas and Ava Schreiber will both check into the game, and Schreiber will go back to serve.
Serving number 1, Ava Schreiber.
Rebels need 4 more points to finish out this set.
Schreiber serve is up to the back row and received, and it's going to be Coast setting it up to number 5, but we're going to have a net violation on Ava Haas for the Rebels, so the Jackets will get the point, and Garrett is going to come in for Schreiber. Costello for
Garrett.
Garrett, right
I did
away.
that last time, just a little rotation.
Can't sub the libero in, so they have to do that to be able to do it.
Fromke with the attack here. Hackle with some good defense.
Griffin with the kill attempt off the block, and good
Good
hustle
hustle
by
here.
Stewart. Free ball sent over by Boyd, and Griffin to Coast into the middle for number 5, and once again,
Into the net. It's
and
gonna
this
be
time it's Fromke in the net. So Haas in the net last point, Fromke this point.
some great hustle there by the Rebels, but doesn't matter after the net call. Koss serves again. Lukey receives it. Set up to Haas, and Haas hits it into the net. Jackets with a little bit of a run here.
Letting up 4 straight points here. Tessa known for letting them play, so we'll see how long that goes on tonight.
Only need 4 more points to finish out the set. Boyd receives it. Costello sets it up back to Boyd.
Boyd's kill attempt
Into
is
the
into the net. They're not even getting it over to the net anymore. They're just
They're
giving the Jackets all these free points, and there is a timeout by
There it
Tessa
is.
Tisber. We'll be back.
Home is more than a place. It's the people and moments you live for. With all you have to protect, choose insurance that helps you experience more of what matters most. Country Financial. Experience more.
Out of the timeout is Coast still serving for the Jackets. This one is received by Boyd. Stewart's going to set it up back to Boyd, and Boyd's kill is off the face.
Right into the face of Koss. And it's going to be a point for the Rebels, now up to 22. Only need 3 more points now to finish it off, and Schreiber and Tweeten will check into the game.
It's Howie Schreiber back to serve for the Rebels, 22-17. Floats it over, received.
Set up by Coast.
And the kill is by number 11, Griffin, blocked and out of bounds, so point Jackets. It's going to be Gillespie coming in for Wolf, and Kunza coming in for Zacharias. And it is going to be Kunza serving. 4-point lead for the Rebels. Kunza serve hits the tape, but received by Costello tight at the net. And it looks like a net violation on Howie Schreiber. She had to pretty much go into the net to try to get the ball. So Jackets with the point, putting together a little comeback. It's only a 3-point lead now for the Rebels. Kunza's serve is over, received by Costello. Schreiber's going to set it up behind her to Boyd. Boyd with some power, but is blocked a little bit at the net. And it's just going to be a tip by Griffin. And another tap. This Boyd on the other side, but went out of bounds off of the
Looked like
Jackets.
it was going out of bounds anyways.
But there's a net violation on Cameron Coast. Wagner's going to come in for Lipke.
And Boyd will be back to serve, 2 points away from getting this first set.
Boyd's serve is up. Received by Kunza. And just a free ball by Coast to Schreiber. Bump set by Costello to Wagner, who just came in. Blocked back by number 10, Gillespie, and 11, Griffin. Jackets get the ball, 20-23. They are losing.
Jovi Larson serving for Perham.
Number 17, Jovi Larson's going to be serving for Perham. Her serve is up, received by Costello. Schreiber sets it up to Tweeten. Tweeten with a powerful shot, but it gets set up by Coast.
Blocked a little bit at the net. And now Wagner gets blocked again. Wagner
Blocked fully at the net there.
Twice now. Wagner's been blocked back. Two same players. Point Jackets. This serve is by Griffin once again. Costello to Schreiber. And blocked once again. It's Griffin that blocked it, and
Larson is the one serving, actually.
And Griffin blocked it. Along with Gillespie, they have 3 straight blocks.
So, Yellow Jackets only trail by 1 now. Close as it's been since the beginning of the game.
Received by Boyd. It's going to be Schreiber to set it back row for Boyd. Off the block again. They're getting a hand on every ball. A Griffin kill attempt. Received by Boyd. It's going to be bump set by Haas. A little no man's land and almost
good diving
down.
play there by Kunza.
Gillespie with
and then a diving play by Boyd.
Now it's going to be a back row attack for Tweeten. And that one gets
pushed over
down
by
and
Hackle.
down.
It's going to be a tie game now.
Rebels, 1 timeout remaining.
Surprised we haven't seen a timeout here by Tisser after they let up a big lead.
So once we're up by 8, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, and now it's
7
tied.
maybe. But it.
Larson with a lot of points in a row now here. We'll see if she can keep it going to finish off this set. Serve is over. Costello receives it. Schreiber bumps it up to Wagner. Blocked at the net. Wow. That's a lot of blocks in a row for the Yellow Jackets. Wagner can't seem to find the answer. DJF's going to take their timeout, down 23-24 in this
Yellow
first
Jackets,
set.
4 blocks on the last 5 points. 3 of them coming from Wagner, and we'll be back.
Something special about fall, encouraging us to relax from layers we love to moments we share. This time matters, and we're here to help you embrace it. Shields.
Larson serves out of rotation by the Jackets. That's a big mistake out of the timeout for the Jackets.
Yeah, when you're leading by 1 point with only 1 point to go in the set and you come out with that, that's not what you want.
Right
Rebels
out of
get
a
a
timeout,
freebie.
too.
Yep.
And Rebels, I would like to say their best server is going back, Costello to serve.
Yeah, tie game now after that mistake by the Yellow Jackets.
Received by Kunza. It's going to be a kill or just a push over by Hackle. Costello gets it. Set up to Garrett.
Garrett just pushes it over.
Free ball by Hackle.
Yellow Jackets get it over. Diving play by Costello.
And now it's Wagner. Another attempt. Just tipped it over the block this time. Didn't want to get blocked again. Free ball by Hackle. It's going to be Boyd. Sets it to the middle. Garrett gets it down and inbounds.
Down. So Rebels now up by 1.
Rebels, they take advantage of the mistake by the Jackets, and now they have their first set point in set 1. Costello to serve.
Set point with your best server back. That's exactly what you want if you're the Rebels right now.
Floats it over. And it's going to be Nelson, and it's going to be a push over by Hackle deep. Costello diving play. Free ball sent over by Wagner. Kunza sets it up for Hackle, tips it over. Good diving play by Wagner. Now Tweeten has a chance. Tipped back. Pushed over by Garrett for the set. Rebels win the set after the crucial mistake by the Jackets. Out of rotation, out of the timeout. Rebels come back and score 3 straight points out of their timeout to win set 1. We'll be back for set 2 in the 4th.
Home is more than a place. It's the people and moments you live for. With all you have to protect, Choose insurance that helps you experience more of what matters most. Country Financial. Experience more.
So Rebels took set one, and it will be the Jackets to serve set two. We'll take the time to shout out Horace Mann Investments and Insurance, Kyle Van Dyke for your retirement solutions and insurance needs. Also take the time to shout out the Moorhead Shields for supporting DGF Athletics. Shields, your trusted destination for anything sports, with experts that are ready to help you on and off the court and field.
Serving game 2, number 11, Justin.
To start set two, it is going to be Jocelyn Griffin serving for the Jackets. Barely gets it over the tape. Received by Wagner, right back over the net and out of a bounce. Ace for Griffin to start off set number two. Jackets get their first lead of the whole match. They were tied up at 23 in set one, but this is their first lead. Tied at the net. Hackle reaches over and kills it back down. The Jackets up 2-0 early. This one is received by Boyd. It's going to be Schreiber setting up to Tweeten, and she gets it down and on the line. Rebels get their first point off of Tweeten's kill. And it's going to be Camille Costello back to continue serving like she did to end the set number one. Coast sets it up for Hackle, just pushes it over. It's going to be a bump set by Costello to Wagner. Wagner cross-court kill, doesn't get down. Now Coast to Hackle again. Hackle pushes it over once again. That one went off of the arms of Schreiber wrong, so it's a free ball by Tweeten. Hackle does kill this one, blocked all the way out of bounds. Off of Tweeten's arms and out of bounds. Jackets up 3-1. It's going to be Kyla Wolf serving for the Jackets. Gets it to Costello. And then Schreiber for Wagner off the block, doesn't get down. And that's going to be
tip there by
Coast using the Rebels play.
Nice play. Same thing that Schreiber did earlier in the first set. And Rebels were not ready for it.
So Jackets extend their lead to 3, 4-1. The Wolves still serving for the Jackets. This one's received by Boyd. Schreiber with the bump set back row for Tweeton. Gets it right down and on the line.
Tweeton with a powerful kill there.
Tweeton with both the points this set. And now she'll go back to serve to try to get a couple more points for the Rebels at the service line. Tweeton's serve is received by the libero Nelson. And Hackle tips it over like she likes to do a lot. This is going to be set up to Wagner. Doesn't get down. Good dig by Griffin.
Good hustle by the Rebels here. Costello's going to just give it over for free.
It's going to be set up by Coast to the middle for number
Blocked
5,
by
Zacharias. Schreiber with the
Schreiber
kill
with
attempt.
the kill attempt. Don't see that often.
Doesn't get down, and now it's Hackle's kill attempt. And it's out of bounds. Point Rebels. Close one there. But it did look like it got a little just off the line, out of bounds. So Rebels get the point there. It's tied up 4-4.
And Tweeton back to serve still for the Rebels.
Been a part of all 4 points so far, whether it's a kill or her at the service line. This is going to be an ace.
It's going to look like an ace. It went to Jocelyn Griffin, but she could not get her hands on it.
So Tweeton gets the lead back.
Ace and 2 kills this set.
Tweeton's serve is up and
Out of bounds there. Griffin wanted to go get it, but decided not to.
Good decision as it goes out of bounds. Service there for the Rebels, and now Tweeton will come out for Stewart, and Fromke will go in for Schreiber, and it will be Hackle back to serve.
And for the Jackets,
tied.
Larson came in for Nelson. And that one's into the net.
So back-to-back service errors, one for each team. Maya Lipke's going to serve it. Almost gets down, but great play by the Jackets. Now Stewart's going to set it up for Boyd. Just tips it over. Great job by Boyd finding the spot where no one was. 2 blockers went up. Point for the Rebels, and Lipke's back to serve again. Coming in for the Jackets is number 12, Natalie Flateau.
Looks like there's some water, some sweat on the court or something. They're wiping it up.
Pretty normal occurrence
Happens
here
every
in the
time
fort.
we're in the fort.
Brand new gym. Likes to have a little perk of having wet floors.
And Lukey's back to serve. Rebels lead by 2 here in the second set.
Serve is up and received by Hackle. Coast sets it up to the middle for Zacharias. Tips it over. Now it's Stewart setting it up for Boyd. Boyd off the net. Should be 4 hits.
Yeah,
and
that
they
one
do
didn't
call
even
it
get
late.
blocked. That was off the net. So Jackets going to get their 6th point of this set.
7-6.
And Jocelyn Griffin will check in for Natalie Flateau.
And serving is Cameron Coast. Coast serve is up, received by Lipke, and it's going to be Stewart setting it up back row for Garrett, who just had to tip it up. Now Zacharias. Kill looked like it might have went out of bounds, but Costello tried to save it, and it gets down. Going to be Coast serving again, tied up at 7. Costello, good dig. And the kill attempt is by Boyd. Wouldn't have mattered as Zacharias was in the net.
And here come both Avas.
In for Costello and Schreiber in for Garrett. And it's going to be Ava Schreiber going back to serve. Schreiber serve over the net in a good spot, but received well. Tipped over by Larson and down. So back and forth we go. It's now 8-8 tied up. Serving for the Jackets is going to be Maddie Kunza. Tied up at 8. Serve is received by Boyd in the back row. Set up by Stewart for Fromke. Fromke's kill attempt off a block. Doesn't get down. Post sets it up for Griffin. That one doesn't get down. And now Lipke bumps that to Fromke. And cross court out of bounds. Point Jackets. They get another lead.
Fromke kind of slow to get up. Looks like she might have hurt herself there on that attempt.
She does have one of her legs taped up.
It looked like she was grabbing her ankle, though. Well, we'll see if that plays a factor. She's staying in the game for the moment.
Kunza serve is to Lipke. And then set up by Stewart for Boyd off the block. And a point for the Rebels. Ties it right back up at 9. So once again, it goes from a 1-point lead to a tie.
Hallie Schreiber and Carly Tweeten will check in for Fromke and Stewart. And Schreiber will go back to serve.
Schreiber's serve is up. It's going to be set up by Koss for Griffin. Down the line, and she was in the net.
Powerful shot there by Griffin. Perfect spot, but she hit the net
It
with
looked
her
like
arm.
it was actually number 10, Gillespie, that they called in the net there.
Someone was in the net for sure.
Yeah, the net was shaking.
It was a great spot there by Griffin with some nice power behind it, but did not matter. Schreiber's serve is up, received by Hackle, set up by Coast.
Gillespie's kill attempt does not get down. It's going to be a pushover by Costello, and she finds a spot once again, just floats it in. A lot of points for the Rebels coming from that. It's going to be Howie Schreiber still serving.
Well, the Jackets keeping it closer in the middle of this set. First one, the Rebels kind of ran away with it right away, but then the Yellow Jackets made a little bit of a comeback.
Griffin with a great kill, but is dug out by Schreiber, and then Tweeton's kill attempt is dug out by Hackle. Now Hackle's going to have a push from the back row. It's going to be a bump set from Costello backwards to Boyd off the block. Kunza, great play, just tipped over. Rebels another chance. Tweeton this time blocked back. Tight at the net. Schreiber sets it up to the middle for Haas. And net violation once again on number 11, Jocelyn Griffin. Costello bump set for Tweeton. Great power by Tweeton. Gets it down in the back
spot
row.
there. Tweeton having a great set here this set. Rebels now lead 13-9, and Schreiber continuing to serve.
And they got a 4-point lead. Schreiber service floats
right over. Good diving play there by Kunza.
But Coast had to reach over to try to set it up, so it goes out of bounds. Timeout Perham, the first timeout of the second half. This live broadcast is brought to you by Dallas Lichtenberg and Justin Schreiber with Country Financial, helping you protect what matters most. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or retirement planning, they've got you covered. Build a financial plan that fits your life today and grows with your goals for tomorrow. Contact Justin or Dallas at Country Financial to get started. Rebels with a 5-point lead in set number 2. Took set 1 after a crucial mistake by the Jackets out of rotation when it was tied up, or when they were up 24-23. We'll be back in about 10 seconds. So Rebels up 14-9. Once again, it's still Hallie Schreiber putting a run together at that service line for the Rebels. This serve is up, received by Kunza, going to be set up by Coast to number 10, but now Libke bump sets it for Boyd. Great kill by Boyd. Great attack and great bump set by Libke. Rebels get the point, 15-9 they are up. This serve by Howie Schreiber is once again received by Kunza. Gets it over the net. That was Gillespie that just got it over the net. Boyd had a bad approach on that attack. Gets blocked back, and it's a point for the Jackets. They stop the bleeding a little bit. We'll see if they can put something together. Down 10-15. It's Joe V. Larson back to serve for the Jackets. Received by Boyd. Going to be set to Hawes in the middle, off the block and off of Hackle's fist and down. Rebels get it right back, and Wagner's going to come in for Libke.
Ellie Boyd now serving.
Boyd serving, received by the libero Nelson. And Hackle gets it over. Boyd receives it. This is going to be a kill attempt for Tweeton. Once again, gets a lot of power on it and down. Another kill for Tweeton. Rebels up 17-10.
Tweeton with a lot of power behind her kills right now.
Boyd serve. Received by Griffin. And kill attempt by Gillespie is too far out of bounds. Point Rebels.
Well, that's exactly what happened last set. The Rebels started to run away with it towards the middle. The Yellow Jackets last set made a big comeback. We'll see if they can do it again.
That one's received by Nelson. It's going to be a kill attempt for Hackle. Blocked back by Hawes and Tweeton, and they do get it over. Free ball sent over by Kunza. Schreiber sets it to Hawes. Blocked all the way back to the back row where there was no one. So good block by the Jackets. Gets them a point. It's 18-11. It's going to be Jocelyn Griffin serving. Serve is received by Costello. Bump set by Schreiber. And it was Tweeton with the kill attempt. Doesn't get down. Good job by Tweeton. Haas jumped too early. Couldn't get her hand on it. Point Jackets. That one is off of Costello. Had to get down to get it, and it goes off of her out of bounds. Ace for the Jackets.
Well, just like I said, last set, the Jackets started to make a run just about this time, make a comeback, and they're 3 points in a row now. We'll see if they can keep it up.
That one goes right into the net.
I might have jinxed it there. Rebels now lead 19-13.
So Costello back to serve after the service error by the Jackets, and Garrett came in for Haas as well.
Camille's serve is up.
Received by Nelson, going to be set up by Coast to Hackle on the left side of the net.
Good
play
job
there by Schreiber,
Schreiber,
and no one was there. Miscommunication between Garrett and Tweeton.
Number 6, Kyla Wolf is going to come in to serve. Down by 5 points at the moment. Serve is up, received by Costello. Schreiber sets up Wagner. Wagner with some power behind that one, gets it down. Rebels lead now 20-14.
This is pretty much the exact score from last set, except last set it was 20-13. And they would end up tying it up.
Comeback 24-24.
It's going to be Tweeton, or 20. They were up 24-23. Yep. Tweeton serve going to be received and going to be set up by Nelson. Free ball sent over by Zacharias. And now this is going to be a kill attempt for Garrett. Sent right back, but good job by Tweeton. And another good job by Tweeton. Just stayed on the floor and got the second one. Back row attack by Boyd is off the hands of Griffin and right down. So good hustle play by Tweeton. Rewards the Rebels with a point. 21-14. And now Tweeton will go back to serve again.
Natalie Flatel will check in for Griffin.
Tweeton's serve is received. Set up by Coast to Hackle. Inbounce. I think it was tipped anyways, but either way, Jackets get the point, and here comes Stewart and Fromke for Tweeton and Schreiber.
Oh, Fromke was a little shaken up right before she came out last time, but she's going to come back in, so she must be all right.
Hackle serving for the Jackets.
Hackle serving for the Yellow Jackets. Costello bumps it up to Stewart. Garrett,
Good job by Hackle, though.
Hackle will return it.
Costello this time. Good pass to Stewart. Sets it up for Fromke and sails it out of bounds.
Out of bounds, so Yellow Jackets only down by 5 points now.
Once again, a little bit of a
go on
comeback.
A little bit of a run here. It's going to be Hackle back to serve. We'll see if she can do it for the Yellow Jackets.
This serve's received by Fromke. Garrett with the kill attempt off of Hackle, off of Paige Thompson.
Right to the coach there.
And point for the Rebels. They're up by 6. And it's going to be Maya Libke coming in to serve. Libke's serve is up and received by Plateau. Set up by Cost. And out of bounds. That kill attempt was by Hackle. I thought it might have caught a fingertip, but they don't call tip. Point Rebels. 23-16, trying to close out this second set. Jackets do still have one timeout. We'll see if they use it here. They do not. It's going to be Lukey's serve. Barely gets over, but does. And the push attempt by Larson doesn't get down, and it's going to be Boyd out of bounds. It looked like
Hackle was going to go for it. Almost got a hand on it, but pulled back last second.
And it was a smart decision.
Griffin will come in for Natalie Fletto.
Post back to serve. A lot of work to do down 6. This serve is received, and it's going to be an ace off of Costello. So, point for the Jackets right away. And this serve is right to Costello again. She gets it better this time, and Boyd's kill attempt is blocked. And now it's attempt. Griffin doesn't get down. Garrett will get down. So Rebels get set point, and they'll have 6 of them. A lot better than last match.
Both Avas will check in, Ava Schreiber and Ava Haas. Rebels need one more point to finish off the second set, and it'll be Ava Schreiber, senior, back to serve.
So Schreiber to serve set point, set 2. Haas sets it up for number 17 off the, it looked like it was off the head. Yeah, but it gets back over the net, and that one does get down. Schreiber couldn't get it up.
It was an awkward block attempt there by Fromke and Haas. Fromke looks like she might have got hit in the face there, so
yeah,
I guess it went off
red.
her face. Yeah,
but it ended up working. It went over the net.
It did work.
They don't get the point.
And it'll be Maddie Kunza back for the Yellow Jackets, down by 5 points. We'll see if she can reel them back into it.
Serves it for Boyd. Stewart to set it up. Back right to Boyd. Just tipped it over, and Kunza gets it to Cost. And now Gillespie. Good hustle play by Boyd. Back row attack for Libke. Just floats it over for Kunza. Cost sets it up to Griffin. Great play by... And it's going to be a net violation once again on Griffin, who seems to be in the net a lot for the Jackets. That was a great couple hustle plays there by Libke. And a little bit better of a second set for the Rebels. They're up 25-19, looking for another sweep on the season. We'll be back for set 3 in a little bit.
Home is more than a place. It's the people and moments you live for. With all you have to protect, choose insurance that helps you experience more of what matters most. Country Financial. Experience more.
something special about fall, encouraging us to relax from layers we love to moments we share. This time matters, and we're here to help you embrace it. Shields.
Costello serving to start the third set, and once again the Jackets coming out of a huddle, or out of rotation. The second time they've done that this match, coming out of a huddle, out of rotation. So Rebels take a lead to start the third set. Costello serving, and it's a 1-0 lead already. This time it's a service error. So Costello gives it right back with the service error. It's tied up at 1, and Kunze comes in, and she will go back to the line to serve. Kunze's serve is going to be received by Boyd, set up by Schreiber, and tipped over in a battle at the net. It tipped back and forth a couple times, and Garrett finally got over, and that one's going to be down. Point for the Jackets. So Kunza back to serve once again with a 2-1 lead. And outer rotation.
Another out of
on the
rotation
Jackets.
error. That's their third one of the night, second of this
Fourth
set.
of the night that I know of.
Okay,
They had
second
one in
of
the
this
first
set,
set
at
too.
least.
Second of the set, and we're only 4 points in. So they're at a 50%. Tweeton's serve is going to be received by Kunza, set up by Coast to Hackle, just pushes it over, and
Garrett just whacks it back over after the block attempt.
Griffin, great dig by Costello.
Good dig by Nelson. Kunza hustles to get it. Costello goes, and then it's going to be Schreiber sets it up to
Garrett running around.
Good
Another
volley
good dig
here.
by Costello. This kill attempt is by Wagner, way out of bounds. Speaking of good digs by Costello, she broke the school record, I'm pretty sure, on the last Tuesday against Perham. So congratulations to Camille Costello on that.
Yeah, I believe she hit over 1,300 digs.
Yep, it looks like when she broke it, it was 1,306. By now, it's probably a little bit higher than
A
that.
little higher than that. She's had a lot of digs this game.
Service error for the Jackets. It's tied at 3-3. Maya Libke coming in for Wagner.
Number 16, Maya Libke.
Libke's serve is up. It's going to be Nelson that dug it out. And the kill attempt for Larson just pushes it over. Stewart sets it for Boyd. And that one gets down off the block of Hopes. So Rebels have a 4-3 lead now. Going back and forth here to start the third set.
Lipke's going to be back to serve still. Her serve is up and into the net.
So 2 service errors early for the Rebels, giving the Jackets 2 free points.
Jody Larson now serving.
Larson's serve is over the net, received by Lipke. Going to be set up right to Garrett by Stewart. Garrett, good dig, but into the ref stand. That was a good dig by Wolf.
Sophie Nelson will come in for the Yellow Jackets.
And Haas and Schreiber, Ava Schreiber, that is, coming in for the Rebels, and Ava will go back to serve.
Ava and Schreiber now serving.
Schreiber's serve is up, received by Wolf. Going to be a bump set by Cost to number 10 and blocked back by Fromke and Haas. Another attempt for number 10. This one gets through to Boyd, and now it's going to be Fromke. Kill attempt off the block of Hackle. Out of bounds, point Rebels. So Ava Schreiber back to serve once again, 6-4 lead. We'll see if the Rebels can just pull away with this third set. This serve by Schreiber deep, almost out of bounds, but wasn't, so Nelson grabbed it. It's going to be a kill attempt by Hackle. Great dig by Ava Schreiber. It's going to be a free ball, though, by Fromke to Nelson. Set up by Koss to Hackle in the middle. That kill, once again,
Great back at Ava Schreiber. Couldn't get this one, though.
That one.
Garrett will come in and come right back out. And Costello will end up in for Schreiber.
It's going to be Addie Hackle back to serve. It's 6-5 Rebels. Hackle serve is up into the net. 2 service errors for both teams so far, so they're even on the service errors.
Allie Schreiber now serving for the Rebels.
And now it's the other Schreiber serving for the Rebels. This time it's Hallie Schreiber. Hallie's serve is up. Received by Nelson, set up by Coast to Zacharias, and off the fingertips of Haas and down. Point Jackets 7-6.
Cameron Coast now serving.
Griffin will come in for Wolfie.
And it's going to be Coast to serve. Serves received by Costello, set up by, that was Schreiber to Tweeton. Tweeton with the kill.
Another powerful kill tonight.
And it's going to be Boyd back to serve for the Rebels with a two-point lead. Boyd's serve is up. Received by Nelson. Set up by Cost. Pushed over by Gillespie. And now it's Tweeton off the tape. Doesn't get down. That hit is going to be just a little bit out of bounds by Maya Zacharias. So Rebels up 9-6. Ellie Boyd to serve. Received by Nelson. Tipped over and blocked back by Haas, and now it's going to be another free ball for the Rebels. It's going to be Wagner. Tried to just tip it over the block, but it doesn't even get over the net. So point for the Jackets. And it is Greta Gillespie back to serve for the Jackets. Gillespie's serve is up. Received by Costello. Going to be set up by Schreiber to Tweeton. Tweeton with another good kill. Does get the line. So Rebels reach 10 first. And it's Camille Costello back to serve. She's going to have to tie her shoe real quick. Camille's serve is over, received by Hackle, set up by Coast to Griffin. Cross court to Tweeton. And now it's Wagner, and it would have been out of bounds, but Nelson tried to get it. So kill for Wagner. Finally gets one down.
Ball ended up all the way in almost the top row of the stands.
Camille's serve is up. Good serve by
over, perfect
Camille.
spot
Barely
there.
gets it over and lands once again at Nelson's. She dived at it, couldn't get there in time. Ace for Camille. They got it down as her fourth up there, but I feel like it might be like 6. This serve by Camille floated over to Hackle, tight at the net. Wagner tried to jump up. It looked like she might have been in the net, but they don't call it. And now it's Tweeton's kill. Does get down once again for Carly Tweeton, having another great night on the kill front of the night. And the Rebels are up by 6 because of Costello serving and Tweeton's attacks. Costello served this time. Nelson gets it cleanly, and it's going to be Hackle. Kill attempt for Tweeton. Just a little far out of bounds, point Jackets. Maddie Kunza serving for the Jackets. Received by Costello, set up by Schreiber. And cross-court kill, can't get down for Wagner. Boyd with the dig. And that another kill for Tweeton. So Tweeton, after a couple kills, is now back at the service line, up 14-8 are the Rebels. Tweeton's serve barely over the net, received by Kunza, is going to be a free ball sent over by Griffin. Boyd passes it up for Schreiber, tipped over by Garrett and Nelson. Now Griffin again. Bump set from Costello, back row attack for Boyd, doesn't get down, and this kill attempt by Larson, blocked back. Now Hackle going at it, and out of bounds, point Rebels.
Nice block there by Garrett and Schreiber. Hackle just tried to hit it right back over and ended up out of bounds. Tweeton will stay serving.
Seems like every set Rebels get a pretty big lead and they start to let it slip away. We'll see if they can just pull through this time. That one's dug out by Tweeton. Going to be set up for Garrett. Great power on that kill, but a better dig by Nelson. And that kill by Larson doesn't get down. Schreiber sets it up for Wagner, and Wagner gets it down for a kill. Tweeton still serving, 8-point lead now. Good run for the Rebels. Tweeton serve off the arms of Kunza and backwards, so Nelson just had to get it to Hackle for a free ball. Now Tweeton passes it up to Schreiber to Garrett, can't get over, or can't get down, I should say. Tweeton once again to Schreiber. Schreiber to Boyd this time. Boyd can't get it down. Going to be tight at the net with Hackle. Free ball over by Nelson. Back row attack by Costello.
Costello just hits it over on the second hit from the back row.
Out of bounds.
It worked
for
out.
Number 11, Griffin. Tweeton serve over the net. And it looks like number 1, Coast,
net violation
in the
there.
net. Rebels up by 10 now.
A lot of those
8.
tonight for the Yellow Jackets, kind of shooting themselves in the foot with the nets and the
Outer rotation.
errors.
Tweeton seems like she's been at the service line for about 15 minutes now. But she's serving again. Going to be a tip over, blocked back by Garrett. Garrett with the block.
Tweeton still serving. Rebels now lead 19-8.
Going to be received by Nelson that time, but
All the way
almost
into
in
the Yellow Jacket bench.
But free ball for the Rebels. Schreiber setting it up to the middle for Garrett. Garrett can't get it down. Dug out by Nelson. Kill attempt for Larson. Received by Boyd. Set up to Wagner.
Wagner, some power
Another
behind that one, but a
dig
good dig by Nelson.
Larson tips
again. Tipped over by Schreiber. Couldn't get down. Griffin with the attack, and it gets down. Nice shot there. Cuts the lead to 10 now.
And it's going to be Stewart and Gretchen Graham coming in this time instead of Fromke. Graham's going to come in for Hallie Schreiber with a 10-point lead for the Rebels. It is going to be number 11, Jocelyn Griffin, serving.
So Griffin gets the kill and heads right back to serve. We'll see what else she can do.
Serve is received by Wagner. Stewart sets it up for Graham. It's going to be blocked, but good job by Boyd. Now Graham's
going to set it up. It's going to end up to Boyd in the back row. Good dig there by Nelson. Larson with the attack. Wagner digs it out. They switch
now it's
sides
going to
on
be
me.
a free ball sent over by Boyd. Coast going to set it up for Hackle. Blocked back by Graham and Garrett. Now Garrett's kill down, but out of bounds.
Good volley there by both teams. But it's going to be the Yellow Jackets that end up getting the point. So now lead cut to 9 for the Rebels, and Griffin still back to serve.
Griffin serve going to be received by Costello. Tight at the net. Hackle goes up, and it gets it back and down. Once again, the Rebels seem to be letting up a lot of points when they get a big lead.
As soon as they get to about the 18-19 range, the Yellow Jackets start to come back a little bit.
3 straight for the Yellow Jackets.
Griffin's serve is over, received by Boyd. Stewart going to set it up for Garrett.
And
Garrett gets it down. Nelson got a hand on it, but couldn't quite get it all the way up.
And it's going to be Libke coming in for Wagner to serve. And for the Yellow Jackets, it's going to be Wolf coming in for Griffin. Rebels 5 points away from staying undefeated in the fort and all sweeps in the fort. If they can finish us off, we've seen a couple of almost chokes, I should say. This one's set up by Coast to Hackle. Hackle right into the net. Point Rebels. Rebels back up by 10, 21-11. We're going to take the time to shout out Litchinson Anderson Insurance for sponsoring this broadcast. Thank you, Litchinson Anderson Insurance. Libke's serve was going to go out,
but number 12, Natalie Flatto, just went for it.
So an ace for Maya Libke. Looks like Paige Thompson just kind of accepting it here. It hasn't taken a timeout this set at all. We'll see. Maybe she doesn't want an outer rotation after the timeout.
Yeah, that's happened a lot tonight.
Lipke's serve this time was going to be out and landed inbounds because the line judge had to move back.
Yeah, it went right and bounced right in the corner. Nice spot there by Lipke. So Rebels only need 2 more points to finish this one off now.
2 straight aces for Maya Lipke. Lipke's serve, she just floats it this time to Hackle. Coast right back to Hackle. Hackle tips it over. Boyd gets it. Stewart's going to set it up for Graham. Graham into the net. Point Jackets, 23-12.
Joey Larson now serving.
And we're going to have an out of rotation. That's the 4th or 5th time tonight. Yellow Jackets got some work to do at practice next week. Well, Rebels got match point, game point, match point, set point, whatever it is.
Set point and match point.
Yeah, it's going to be senior
12
Ava Schreiber back to finish it off here for the Rebels, hopefully.
Ava Schreiber served set point in set 2, and now she'll serve set and match point in set 3. They got 12 of these. 12 chances. Coast sets it up. Gillespie's kill not down. Now it's going to be Boyd with the attempt. Blocked back by Hackle. So Boyd's attack is blocked back. Rebels can't get the match point right away, but they got 11 more tries.
So Garrett will go in for Ava Schreiber and then come right back out. Now Camille Costello will go in for her.
And it's going to be Hackle to serve. Got a lot of work to do if they want to keep this match alive. Hackle serve is up. Received by Costello. Going to be set up for Boyd. Blocked back. Costello, great dig. Now Graham with the chance. Finds a spot on the net.
Gets
in the
down.
net anyways. Great kill by Gretchen Graham to end the match. Rebels once again with another sweep in the 4th. Undefeated at home. 1 loss total to Hawley where they got swept. But they sweep again. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Next week is going to be homecoming week. There will be 2 volleyball matches and a football match. Football game, I should say, against Staples Motley. Football dealing with a starting QB injured for rest of the regular season at least.
Yeah, we'll see. We're not 100% sure what it is, but we know there's some type of injury, so we'll see how that goes.
Volleyball, I'm pretty sure they play Barnesville. And Barnesville next Thursday. And next Tuesday, it looks like they're going to take on Thief River Falls. So we'll see you Tuesday in the fort. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I'm Nate.
Just walking and looking for stuff. Off the